Ladies and gentlemen, I'm NoGod21. Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age 2. In the last episode, the Hawk family had found trouble in the form of Darkspawn trying to kill them. Fantastic, so we had to run away because, you know, the Blight is occurring in Ferelden at the moment. On the way out, though, we ran to Aveline Valen and her husband, Sir Wesley. Sir Wesley was an absolute dipshit and didn't learn how to use his shield properly, and thus was killed because of it. Well, first he was injured, then he was blighted, then he was killed. So Aveline has now joined our party, and we lost one sibling along the way, Carver, who's a spiteful, arrogant little shit, whose only personality is that he hates his family, for the most part. Of course, the only time I ever actually have Carver with me at all is when I play a mage, not a warrior or a rogue, because Bethany joins us instead. And Bethany is the much sweeter of the two. Anyway, we're now here in Kirkwall, or at the very least the docks, trying to get into the city, but it looks like that's not going to be a possibility, or at the very least not a hard-fought one. Oh well. Let's actually see if we can actually get into the city. First things first, though. No, I can't get you into the city because you're not important. And I forgot to mess up my... Oh, wait, no. Okay, I did increase my volume.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
Brilliant analogy, by the way. What's this place? Well, how it does it? Oh, obviously this is a dock of some description. And obviously what happens is if we don't find a way to get in, we'll have to be sent back. So those are stupid questions. Goodbye, I need to get in the city. Tell me who to talk to then. Then who do we talk to?
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Alright, well that's easy enough.
What's happening? Why aren't they letting anyone in?
It's called...
We'll starve!
It's called being overfilled.
Was Wesley based out of the Lothering Chantry? I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar. Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide?
Good point. It doesn't help that,
What are we going to do?
good old Dad is dead and can't really teach Bethany anything about magic.
We fled the Blight for this?
Well, maybe you shouldn't have come to the free marches then. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna do some looking around for any loot. Doesn't look like there's anything for me to take. I can interact with some people, but that's for later.
We're not animals you can just corral.
We've no intention of keeping anyone here, son. You're all going back to where you came from.
My men and I fought against the Blight. We're heroes.
Deserted. It doesn't matter. Kirkwall has no more room for anyone.
Oh, you're deserters. For some reason, I always thought you guys were mercenaries.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
That one guy either has some major neck problems with his veins, or those were tattoos that were extremely faded. You must be letting someone in. It's a big city. This is ridiculous! Oh, it is a big city.
Surely there's a bit of extra room for the pretty people.
I find keeping my neck away from Knight Commander Meredith Blade far more attractive than any of you. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, You stay here.
Who decided this? How much do we get in? Ah, yes. Depending on our choices of dialogue, we get some options like this.
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
Oh my. Well, that's not good. Combat right at the start. Okay, Bethany, get the fuck out of there. Archers first. Fortunately for us, we have aid in the form of the City Watch. Ow. Hello, random clone of NPC number 45. How you doing? Oh, we're not doing half bad for no potions. Ow. Okay, we gain experience for their kills. Excellent. And, oh great, there's more. There's always more. Oh yes, they have archers as well. That's good. Good on you, City Watch.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
Leandra! Damn, girl, the years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen!
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My poor Carver didn't make it, and Drastic guide.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Anyway, as I was saying, during conversations involving multiple choices of various questions, depending on our picks here, the option down here, which is a special option, has a different kind of flavor to it. What if I ask nicely, what about Mother, then I'll get us in. At least get Leandra in the city. She deserves it.
I'm more concerned about Mother. Can you get her in at least?
No. We stay together.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Ooh, interesting. So there's no family fortune. Why don't we just leave? Yeah, good luck with that.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt for a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
Ah, that's simple enough, and that's just enough time for the Blight to end. Convenient.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenril, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
Well, considering Bethany's the mage here, and we're surrounded by Templars.
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
Okay, tell me about this mercenary. I'll go talk to him. Tell me about the smuggler. What's this about this mercenary?
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
Okay, and the smuggler.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
Oh, simple enough.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
Don't worry, Aveline. You'll be a family friend for the rest of your life. Anyway, Kirkwall the gallows. Statues of tortured slaves fill the gallows courtyard, a ghastly memento of Kirkwall's history. 1,500 years ago, Kirkwall was the Deventer Imperium's largest quarry, feeding the construction of the Imperial Highway, which is in a bunch of ruins at this point. Nice to know that the upkeep sucks. The Imperium's hunger for expansion led to legions of slaves forced into working the quarry. When the Empire's construction's phase ended, Kirkwall slid naturally into its new role as the capital of the slave trade, the gallows at its heart. Well, what a lovely place to build your circle and Templar stronghold. The statues are not monuments to the suffering of slaves. Every inch and angle of the courtyard was designed by magisters bent on breaking the spirit of newcomers. That's interesting. Executions here took place daily, sometimes hourly, and corpses were hung from the gibbets throughout the yard. Ugh. That's nasty. New slaves trudging in from the docks saw what awaited them. When Our Lady turned her armies against the Imperium, the slaves of Kirkwall revolted and claimed the city for themselves. The gallows stood empty for 200 years, not to be reopened until the crowning of Divine Justinian I. The gallows transformed the city again when the abandoned prison tower became the home of Kirkwall's Circle of Mages. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Janet TV. Man, Janet TV is everywhere! Hello, Captain. Hello, Merchant. Do I really need to see the Merchant? Not really. I mean, I could... Actually, I don't think I can actually attempt to do any money glitches. Or exploits. Okay, so we can either deal with a Thenril and join the smugglers, or join Mirren and the Red Iron. There's not really much of a difference between the two. It's basically a different flavor text of how you get into the city, some background, and maybe a different quest or two. That's pretty much the difference. So I'm going to go with the Thenril, which is the safer option of the two, if I'm being completely honest. I don't feel like fighting another gigantic group of enemies by myself right now.
Are you a Thenril?
He must be Gamlen's nephew. Interesting.
I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
You know Bethany's... Staff! Staff! On the back! Not good for stealth! Why are you mages so stupid? Why? At least disguise it as a weapon! Not just have, oh, here's a stat that signifies me as a mage. Make it a spear! Or a glaive! Or a halberd! Or something! Just don't have a plain fucking staff. Oh my god. What is stealth? What is a disguise? So you're a smuggler. How do you know Gamlin is a very good question.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
Fair enough.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Kirkwall, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
Simple enough. While Mirren will have us essentially kill an asshole. Well, we just need to talk to this merchant guy, collect some payment, and move on.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
Your business is done. Can you be any more stereotypical bruiser? What kind of shop was this? Did you cheat that woman? Ah, yes, we're here for the money.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
There's no need for violence. I can be persuaded to go. You need to pay what you owe. Aveline? We're all friends here, no? Let's try the charm route first, before we get to violence.
This has all just been a misunderstanding, hasn't it?
You think so?
I do. Don't you think business partners deserve a return on their investment?
Enough, enough. I'm tired of fighting over this. Here, take the key for the chest. That should be enough to pay that witch. Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
Well, that was easy.
Do it.
And I can't keep 2 gold for myself, which is annoying. Unfortunately for me, though, I don't think there's actually an infinite money exploit I could actually perform in this version of the game. Which is unfortunate, but that means I'll have to get my gold the old-fashioned way. Damn it. So I can't go on a fucking spending spree. Then again, that's not much of an issue when I think about it, considering I don't need to outfit every single member of my party with good gear for this. Just me. Everyone else gets the leftovers, unfortunately.
You could have given us something more challenging.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Easy peasy. And that's a level up for us, and Aveline as well. 3 tactic slots acquired. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, shit. One problem with my, alternating 1 point is if I don't remember exactly what the last one I spent into is. Shit. Constitution. Okay, new skill point. Technically it's an ability point, but skill points. Let's see. While it would be nice to have cleave for extra damage eventually. I'm not gonna be level 6 for a while. Okay, so I need to be level 5 for that. I need 2 more points, so let's get Sunder. Aveline! Do-do-do. Let's get... Let's see. The warrior rallies fellow combatants, briefly boosting other party members' mana stem regeneration rates and lending them the benefits of might, control, turn the blade, or elemental aegis. The warrior currently has one of those sustained modes active. Ooh. So, if I were to give Aveline might, control, turn the blade, or aegis, is it one of them? Yeah, it's one of. It's only one though. So, but since Aveline has turned the blade, that could be useful. It's mainly the stamina regeneration that's also useful. Okay, what's over here? Immune to flanking yes. Just yes. Immunity to flanking and upgrades that into immunity to critical hits. Ooh boy. Yes, please. Well, that was the easiest fucking quest I've ever done. Just talk to a guy, get some cash, and go back. Gamlin, good news. We're in.
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Athenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
So long as we're safe, let's not do that again. For a year. Let's not do that again.
No more running for our lives unless we really have to.
If only Carver were here with us.
And Wesley.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So he remained, paying off his debt, made a name for himself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Kunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
There goes the HBIC.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
Well, if you don't know us, then get to know us.
I'll buy you a drink before we head into the deep roads. Everyone wins.
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
The Templars are your problem. Just relax. We'll be fine. We'll be fine, Bethany.
We've made a name for ourselves this last year. We'll find something.
We have to. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
That might work. Isn't there anyone else? You got us into this mess.
Our uncle's not exactly the most reliable tool in the shed.
He's all we've got. Make us save us. We might as well ask. Otherwise, I don't know what we'll do.
Did you recognize those two dwarves in the background? I did.
Hey!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go. How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
Hello, Varric. Everyone's favorite dwarf. Besides Ogren, of course.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The Coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hog is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my sister as well, then.
Only a little. She is certainly welcome to come, but I'll leave that up to you.
Frankly, I'd rather you take the credit.
Madam, your secrets are safe with me.
Find out what he's offering. We need a way into this expedition.
Speaking of which, how's he involved?
You're part of Bartrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
To be reasonable, you're a little too smooth. Your brother refused me. Varric, you're trying too hard.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
And this is the entire point of the first 75 to 90% of Act 1 of Dragon Age 2 is gathering 50 fucking gold coins.
I hope there's more to this, like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance. I think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
How could you help me? This seems like a long shot. I'm supposed to trust you. Stupid questions. I don't like doing stupid questions. Why not?
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Keep a hand on your coin, Hawk. There are more cut purses in Hightown than in the rest of the city combined.
Good to know, Varric. Good to know. Now that we are actually in Kirkwall properly, we can actually do a lot of things, actually. We can start gathering up the members of our party. We can start getting side quests. We can actually start doing DLC content if we feel like it. It doesn't make much sense to do Legacy or Mark of the Assassin at this point, but you can try if you feel like it.
Did you see a couple of children causing a racket here? No?
No, because there's no children models in the entire fucking game that I remember. At least none that I can see. Anyway, level up. Greater heal, please. Okay, Varric is a rogue. And that means we need to basically bump up his cunning to 40. Why 40? Because that way we can unlock any fucking chest that's in the game. That's why. So, against my better judgment, I'm going to be dumping everything into cunning. Okay, and marksman. Varric will never tell the story of how Bianca earned her name, but no one can deny her effectiveness. Become Varric's friend, he gains plus 5% chance to dodge and attack speed. One of these days, Varric will tell your story. He's telling his story to Cassandra right now, so why not? And if we make a rival out of him, stealth chance 5% when Varric takes damage for 5 seconds. That is a shit ability. Why would you... Ugh. Varric is your best friend this entire fucking game. Why would you deliberately antagonize him to get this? This is garbage. This is much better. But there's one ability that we need. Where is it? Back to back? No. Armistice? The rogue distracts all enemies surrounding a single party member, drawing them away from that ally and redirecting them towards whatever ally each considers the second greatest threat on the battlefield. Yes. And pinning shot. Okay, we needed to get Aveline back. Sabotage. Miasmic Flask. Stuns enemies. Ooh, I really... that's probably going to hit us too in close combat, isn't it? If it does, great! It's great. Gonna have to do something about that. Hello, Bodan! Sandal! What are you doing outside of Ferelden?
Bodan Feddick, purveyor of goods both common and rare, at your service. And this is my son, Sandal, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandal. Hello. We shall be accompanying your expedition and providing the needed supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
Technically, I'm not part of it, but sure, whatever you say, Bodan.
The thought of adventure does make me giddy.
A kindred soul, surely. But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents? Enchantment? Just so.
Technically I don't need to do any enchanting, because I don't have anything that can be enchanted.
I thought all enchanters were mages.
Not at all. The fabled dwarven resistance to magic has allowed enchantment of crafts for countless ages. Granted, most dwarven smiths must work for many, many years to learn the skill, but my boy is a natural, a savant beyond compare. I like enchantment. He enjoys his work. What more could one ask?
To be a little more, up there in the brain?
You two don't seem the sort to hire onto this expedition.
My son and I have never played it safe. Never kept to the tried and true roads. In fact, we have just returned from adventures while accompanying the hero of Ferelden, legendary Grey Warden and Vanquisher of the Blight.
Oh, boy.
So you helped to defeat the Blight?
In our small way, perhaps. We did not fight at the Grey Warden's side, of course. The hero of Ferelden is a fine man. After all his accomplishments, may he find even greater success. But surely my past is hardly of interest to the likes of you.
Let's see what you have.
By all means, feel free to peruse my wares whenever you wish.
Thank you, Bodan. Let's see, you sell etched staffs. Ugh, bleh, bleh, bleh. Enchantment. Oh, we can enchant Bianca. And here we have blah 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 blah. The first instance of a level up weapon. Varric refuses to use any other weapon other than Bianca. And Bianca can only be used by a Varric. So, in order to compensate that, Bianca improves with levels, as Varric does. So, no matter what, Bianca will always be on par with whatever equipment you have and what level you're at. Assuming, of course, that you actually equip Varric with the proper gear to do so. First things first, though, as much as I would love to go around and start collecting side quests and whatnot, we actually need to... Ooh, barrel. I'll take all that. We actually need to head back...
Your brother very much.
And here I thought it took blood magic to read minds.
I had a twin brother, Carver. He used to nail my braid to the bed while I was sleeping. I never thought I'd miss him this much.
Sorry about your brother. Hey, you want mine? I got a spare.
Wait a minute. How in the fuck do you not wake up when someone's nailing your hair to the headboard? Here's the world map of Kirkwall. You like it? You're gonna be seeing it a lot. There's technically only 2 areas we can go to. Kirkwall, day or night, there is a difference. And we can go to Sunder Mountain. Sunder Mount is because of the amulet that Flemeth give us that we have to deliver. So that's good. We can go to the Viscount's Keep, or the Chantry. We actually need to go to where those are, first of all. The Black Emporium. We'll probably make use of those services. But first, we're actually going to head to Lowtown to go to our house, because we're currently stuck with Uncle Gamlin. Great. Oh my. Well, I'm never going to miss anything at this rate.
Great ancestors, no. You know what Orzammar is? It's cramped tunnels filled with nug shit and body odor. And every person there thinks he's better than you because his great-great-great-grandfather made a water clock or something.
But they're your people. Don't you even wonder what it would be like?
I have a good imagination. Why would I waste it on that?
Why don't you use those imagination expertise of yours, Varric, and make gunpowder? Then again, the Qunari have already done that, and anyone who tries to make it or gain their secrets ends up technically dead. Lowtown sits in a massive cauldron-shaped pit that was once Kirkwall's first quarry. That explains all the rocks. The district was constructed by slaves who carved the city and its harbor out of the rock. Okay, so this is some ancient civilization shit we got here. I like that architecture. I like it. There's something to be said about the simplicity of Central American ruins, to say the least. Although I'm not sure if this is sandstone or not. Or is it limestone? Ah, whatever. Today, Lowtown is a labyrinth of shanty towns, corridors, and hexagonal courtyards. Hexes in the local parlance. Lowtown's porous, living caves hewn out of the cliff face. The district is shoddily built and bears scars caused by collapsing walls. Foundry smoke smothers the area. Only a cold winter storm clears the air, but the icy wind howling over the months of old mine shafts hardly counts as a relief. Occasionally, these dark town shafts erupt with gouts of foul air known as choke damp. Ugh. It's not uncommon to find whole slums silently suffocated, frozen in the midst of everyday activity. Goddamn! What the hell are they doing in Darktown that causes this shit to happen? The walls surrounding Lowtown are the highest by the Let's try it again. The walls surrounding Lowtown are highest by the harbor. Its busiest street leads up to Hightown, where the wealthiest Kirkwallers perch. When one stands in Lowtown, all one sees other than the rocky walls is Hightown. Its glitters overhead, always in sight yet always out of reach. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother J TV. Great, more codex entries. And a badly copied leaflet. Take back our streets! Ferelden refugees, Qunari soldiers, who's next? Deventer slavers snatching children out of their beds? This ends now! Send a message that Kirkwallers will not accept this! We must band together to drive foreign waste from our doorstep. Reclaim the free marches for the marches! If you care about our future, join the Friends of Kirkwall, reclaim our city! In other words, we're gonna be ambushed in the middle of the night. Hello, Lady Elegant. I'll talk to you later.
Gather round, all. I bring you a priceless treasure from the highest heights of Mount Davros it's traveled. A pouch of Andraste's ashes.
Oh, good lord. This is why you shouldn't have Jedi TV tell anyone about the fucking ashes, because this shit happens. Oh boy. Not sword, thrice bounce, nah. Bounce status of the, meh. I really shouldn't be looking at that. Sergeant Johanna, talk to you in a bit. We'll head into the Hangman. Yes, yes, laughter, laughter. Ooh, a crate. Anything in the crate? Junk. Fantastic. Anyway, back into Gamlen's house. We're coming here first. To get all the DLC stuff. Which we can sell.
Hard to believe they left with nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter, their eldest.
Indeed you are, writing desk. Letters from Thenril. Hawk, your year's up and you're free to go, despite what you may think. We had a good thing working together. I might pass along an opportunity to if you're willing to get your hands dirty. Stay safe, Thenril. The Black Emporium. Greetings! You do not know who I am, but I have heard of you. I understand you might need items for my collection, as well as the means to obtain them. I do not extend this invitation to anyone, but you are not simply anyone, are you? Consider this an invitation to the Black Emporium. Enclosed are the directions through the passages underneath the city, as is the charm to enter. If you give the charm to another, its permission will immediately be revoked, and the consequences will be unpleasant. Adieu, Xenon. Thank you. Anything in storage? No, we only have 50 items. Thankfully, we have a storage chest right at the back.
The house won't clean itself, Uncle.
Okay. Is that cheese?
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
Ugh.
What is that stain?
You probably don't want to know.
Looks like the dog's trying to tunnel his way out of this hovel.
Indeed. Anyway. Oh, Jesus. Why would you want to do Mark of the Assassin or Legacy right off the bat? I don't know. But first things first, though. Special deliveries. Tomes allow Hawk to blah, blah, blah. We got Hader's Razor, Might of the Sten, Fade Shear. Essentially... Oh boy. We're essentially getting all the pre-order and all the DLC in this room. Great. Okay, now let's actually start equipping some stuff. That way we can actually, you know, not have a full inventory. Hader's Razor. I have no problem using this, even though this sword looks fucking stupid. Or Might of the Sten. I actually like that model. But we're going to be using that. And here we have the good old Blood Dragon armor. Ah, yes. Welcome back, medieval Mandalorian. Now, the Sir Isaac stuff. This is actually a specific rogue set of armor. Well, technically, not really. You need dexterity and cunning, so essentially, you need to be a rogue to use this without massive stat investment. It's a armor version of what Isaac Clarke from Dead Space wears. It's actually pretty neat to look at. And Boots of the Frozen Waste. I don't think there's hang on a second. Oh yes, there's no examining gear right now in this game. I think it actually tells me whether or not there's a set bonus or not. So I can either have a massive amount of cold resistance, or I can just keep the look. I'll just keep the look. Accessories. Ivo Family Crest. Dura Blues Flame. Amulet of Ashes. Air of Confidence. Evra's Might. Ring of Resilience. Yes, please. The hindsight. Enemies drop better... Yes! 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 I'll take that. Give me better gear. Granted, most of this stuff will be tossed out eventually, because eventually most of this will become trash, so it doesn't really matter. One more ring, though. Evra's Might. And I need an amulet. Yeah, sure, why not? More attack rating. I have no idea why attack rating needs a percentage. Oh, it's probably because, you know, missing is a chance, I bet. There we go. Much better. Attributes. Ooh, we got 2. 2 free points. In that case, put them all into willpower. That way I have easier time keeping track of that. Oh boy. So much crap. And I can't change up my party from here. Sucks. Well, that kind of blows. I can't collect everything. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll come back here when I start to sell junk. Or actually, I could just put it in storage. What am I thinking? Anything that's green, I'll put in storage for now. That way, I can sell everything else. I can sell the armor, no problem. I actually like the look of this of the Ferelden Field armor. What in the hell? Oh. I don't know why my laptop's fan is going all crazy. I think I'll just put that to sleep. Do. Put everything in storage. Aw. And once I get my party all together, I'll start filling this shit out. Do. Most of this is going to be sold anyway, especially the armor. Especially the armor. Oh yeah, I forgot. The DLC, the DLC also has party member specific equipment as well. I forgot about that. Ow. So good to know. Do. Da. course, I'm mainly doing this to get rid of the markers on the fucking map. Oh, that was just a random book. Thanks. Now for the, let's see, we had the warrior stashes. I'm assuming this was rogue, and this is mage. Now let's put all this crap back in the storage. I mean, I don't technically need to take all this crap, but why not, right? Ay, ay, ay. I am almost done. Thank you. Actually, since we're here, we might as well get this quest started.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
Oh, this isn't a dream?
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester. Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
Ooh, defensive.
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
You didn't take your parents' will?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Ooh, touchy. What do you think about this, Bethany?
So, I hate thinking badly of family, but did Uncle Gamlen seem a little slippery when he talked about Grandfather's will? If he, say, invested money that was meant to be Mother's, do you think he would tell us?
Oh no, he's a born liar.
Gamlen can't say good morning without lying twice.
Mother's been in such a fit of melancholy since Gamlen told her how angry her parents were about Father. She told me she wishes she'd died with Carver. It's like coming here ruined every good memory of her childhood. I wish we could get some of it back.
Maybe we could buy the estate. We can't change it now. Oh, we can.
We need to get that will.
Good. I'm glad we agree. Gamlen told me he gave the estate as payment to some slaver who beat him at dice. Apparently, our ancestral home is now a base for slavers from all over Thedas.
Oh, great.
Gamlen couldn't have just sold himself and saved us all the trouble.
Can you just imagine him sweeping and scrubbing for some Tevinter matriarch? Seriously, though, those scum have no right to our family's things. We should break in there. Get the will for Mother. I already talked to both of them about this. Gamlen said they guard the front entrance well. But Mother gave me her old key. She said it should unlock the cellar. Apparently the sewers run right beneath the house.
Excellent. Well, that quest is starting. How about you, boy? How you feeling?
He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields.
Come on, let's play Fetch the Invisible Ball.
Poor thing. Maybe he'd be happier if we brought him with us more often.
Aw, but Gamel might miss him.
But if he's with us, who'd keep Gamlen's debt collectors away?
Take it. I'm sick of what's-his-name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with Dog? Real easy to remember.
I can't help but feel that's a reference. Oops. Did not mean to... God damn it, that's what happens when I don't pay attention to what I'm typing. Welcome back, Max. Mainly because I am, shit. What's the word? Creatively deficient right now? I'm pretty sure there's another word for it I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyway, let's leave our house. Your party's not full. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes, because we can't take Aveline with us right now. Okay, well, now let's head back up to Hightown. That's mainly what I wanted to do.
Are you really not afraid of apostates? Not even a little?
Sunshine, I'm a dwarf, in case you missed that detail.
Dwarves aren't completely immune to magic, you know.
No. I meant there are at least 30 people in this town who'd murder my family over trade deals. Who has time to worry about apostates with a merchant's guild breathing down your neck?
In that case, I see.
Can't forget the, good old, criminal underground as well. Actually, since I'm here, sell all junk. And sell all this crap. Orlesian silk boots. Oh, it only sells for a cut. Oh, that's gonna suck. Armor and fire resistance. So it's actually kind of decent, but we don't need it. Gentleman's puzzle ring. The liar's charm. Well, look at that. We already have 5 gold already. 45 to go.
Look like you know your way around a weapon. Buy something.
I'll buy something later, Corville. We need to head up to Viscount's Keep. And by approximation, the Chantry. Kirkwall's Hightown. At the height of the Winter Imperium slave trade, Kirkwall's elite prospered beyond dreams of avarice. Hightown was built for the wealthiest slavers, its glitzy mansions rising atop a great wall of rock that borders, on one side, the waking sea. Lowtown cowered on its other side until Kirkwall's slaves rose to plunder and destroy Hightown's riches. Today, Hightown's prominent buildings are the Keep, home to the ruling Viscount, and the Chantry, home to the Grand Cleric and city's religious center. Both are converted estates that once housed wealthy magisters, rebuilt and converted after the uprising. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Gentivi. Alrighty then, let's head to the Keep. At least this way we can have Aveline with us now.
That's ridiculous. You can't miss the Keep. It practically screams nothing fun ever happens here.
Or you could just look for the tallest building in the center. That works too. Aveline! We need to talk, my dear woman. Of course, I'm running out of time, which is unfortunate. But let's go talk to Aveline, see if she has work for us, and then call it a day. Man, the guard don't really have a lot of space, do they? It is with pride that I, your Viscount, grant the authority of law and civil enforcement upon the guardsmen of an independent Kirkwall. No more will we defer to the will of foreign troops or draw a holy order into tasks unbefitting their mandate. These proud men and women will be of the people and will enforce the laws that we have elected for a civil and ordered society. And should the specter of invasion return, The noble guardsmen will conscript from the population, for who better to amass the people's will than the constables of law charged with its inspection? This is a great day, fair Kirkwall, and I am honored to appoint the first guard captain. Long may you serve the will of a free people. From Orlesian Legacy, How Institutions of the Oppressors Linger, the speeches of Viscount Michael LaFale, collected by Philemon, a bard. I don't speak French, so I have no idea what the fuck that was. Aveline!
Aveline.
Hello, Hawk.
That's it?
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bertrand. He's a son of a bitch.
Really, Aveline? You're spying on us again?
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
Indeed. Anything useful?
A person in your position seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
Indeed. So what's the job?
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing.
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
All right, Aveline. I'll play guard for you.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
Thanks, Aveline. You lovely woman, you. Anyway, that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I've been NoGod21. This has been Let's Play Dragon Age 2. In the next episode, we're not actually going to leave Kirkwall anytime soon, because we're essentially going to be going around every single district, unlocking places, and gathering side quests. And possibly recruit a couple companions along the way as well. But until then, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all next time. I am so close to a goddamn level up. That's a goddamn fucking cock block if I've ever seen one.